My reaction from the Knicks' perspective tomorrow. Tonight, the Mavs get the spotlight. I'll break down the entire shocking acquisition from the front office. Luka Doncic, meanwhile, is more than the Rookie of the Year. If he stays healthy, he'll be a superstar for a very long time. So when Porzingis returns in 2019-20, this becomes a duo that could take your team pretty far. The question is, how far? Are the Mavericks 2020 contenders with the Porzingis and Doncic duo? First, a quick shout out to the special Juan. He got an honorable mention last video. He says Julius Randle is the 2019 MIP and gets tonight's shout out, moving into a tie for 7th on the board. This resets at the end of February. Then it's my giveaway. The top 5 isn't out of reach, so get your comments in. My favorite answers get the shout outs. Next segment, I predict if the Mavs 1-2 punch can put them over the top and bring them to a second title. First off, though, kudos to Mark Cuban, who's one of the best NBA owners in the NBA, maybe the very best. He's found the two guys that'll bring them into their next winning era. This is similar to them getting Nash and Nowitzki at the same time back in '98, I believe. But Nash would leave a few years later. It's essential that Cuban and the Mavs front office find a third star so that doesn't repeat itself and Luka or Kristaps don't even consider leaving. More on that later on. Luka Doncic isn't the fastest player. He's not the most physically gifted NBA player. He does have above average height at his position, but it's his basketball instincts and IQ, the step backs under big time pressure. From this, you can just tell he's had pro experience, and he did play in a tough basketball league before this, so that works to his advantage in a big time way. And from there, it's his confidence and just pure basketball ability, which all around is incredibly polished. From Slovenia to Latvia, where a basketball freak, also known as Unicorn, lands with the 2011 champions, surrounding their young rookie phenom with top-tier NBA talent. Kristaps Porzingis was an athletic freak. It's going to take a few seasons for his full explosiveness to return from an ACL tear. And his confidence, of course, putting pressure on his left knee, it's going to take some time. Today's NBA players have made a history of coming back from this injury stronger than ever, though. D. Rose, Paul George, Zach LaVine. It was still devastating. He seemed to have made a full recovery, but assuming he's healthy, his outside game and size still make him a mismatch for any center. The pick and pop is something special between Doncic and Porzingis. It's going to make it a lot easier for their role players. But do they have enough around their top two guys? Tim Hardaway was the throw into this trade that everyone will be saying was a steal, mark my words, because he was the Knicks' go-to guy. When you game plan to shut down the New York Knicks, Tim Hardaway is always a top priority. Now he's in a position where he's not counted on as the go-to scorer, first off, so he can ease his way into games. This man is a special scorer when he gets going. I think this is the team that jumpstarts his career. You've already got a champion in Harrison Barnes, who was a big factor in the 2015 and 16 Warriors' success. But both Hardaway and Barnes are in the starting lineup. Their bench needs work, but a legit third option puts this team into the top 4 in the West, right in the mix with the Warriors, Nuggets, and Thunder. Those teams aren't going anywhere, but I think they can compete with them. Mark Cuban said it's his goal to keep his new duo, Mavericks, their entire career. The key to this, though, is how not only their playstyles mesh, but their personalities. I worry that some controversy could arise over who's the true #1 option. My prediction, though, based off how they've carried themselves on the court, I think they put their egos aside and lead Dallas into title contention in the next few years. But the story is yours, so either is a third star on the way for Dallas, or how good can Doncic and Porzingis be? Best answer gets next video shout out. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks to the world for watching. This has been Dflow. See you tomorrow night.